guys? Theo checking in with a little bit of older lifting footage from February 23rd. Actually, like a month old because it's like March 23rd now. I have another video after this I'm gonna upload, but I don't have a lot of footage in between now and then. Mostly because my gym has been closed a lot due to basketball season. For some reason, every time we have a basketball game, the gym is closed, which is really throwing me off because a lot of times they're on Mondays and Wednesdays. And I'm doing the StrongLifts thing, so I have to figure something out with that. And then also I just came back from spring break last week, so that took a whole week out of being able to film. So I do have footage from the week, some weeks in between, but a lot of it's just unusable just because of how crowded the gym was. And all those types of things. So what you're seeing now, squats at 210. I'm really not going to talk about squat form in this video because I'm going to go more into detail with it in the next video, which I really spent a lot of time in the next workout focusing specifically on my squat form. What I want to talk about right now is just a couple of reflections that I've made on things that I've learned so far from taking lifting a lot more seriously and trying to really take advantage of the wealth of information that there is online about powerlifting and about weightlifting. So all of this that I'm about to say really boils down to the trial and error aspect of lifting. Like, you've seen my squats being consistent. You're going to see how horrible my bench form is, and all of these things. And all it's been getting those better is trying things, some of them working out, some of them not, and then going back to the drawing board and trying things again. And what I've noticed is the best thing that I've ever done, the best thing that I've done the entire time while training, is to film my sets, because I can see in real time, whether I have a training partner or not, exactly what I'm doing wrong and exactly what I'm doing right. And I can also see when things feel okay and they're not working out. A lot of times when I squat, especially since I've gotten the Olympic lifting shoes, because I'm not quite used to them yet, or well, I'm a lot more used to them now, but I wasn't used to them when I made this video. I feel like I'm hitting depth, but I'm actually not. So being able to look at the footage and look at the tape really helps me to see whether or not I'm hitting depth. And then another thing is the reading that I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been watching a lot of videos and things like that about form and leverages and what other people have done who experience some of the same issues that I've experienced. And like I said, you should be taking advantage of the huge wealth of information that we have on the internet now about lifting. When you read an article, even if it's geared to some of your leverages or something like that, that's not necessarily the end-all, be-all, 100% truth. And neither is this what I'm saying now. What I think is that you should read as much as you can and use that all as a guideline and a starting point. Maybe start there and see what works for you. So one of my problems with the squat has been getting my legs out of the way and opening up my hips. A lot of the articles that I read say I should take a really wide stance, particularly because I have long legs and short torso. But when I take a really wide stance, I can't hit depth. It's not a sustainable movement pattern, so something has to change, something's got to give. And that's really helped me, that trial and error aspects. Having filmed these videos and reading a lot together have really helped me, I feel like, progress in a lot faster time than I would have without the reading, considering that I train alone, and when I do train with other people, they're less experienced than me, so it's not like I'm training with a coach or training with someone who's going to know what's going wrong and everything like that. Alright, so for my bench, the worst lift, and really the focus of this video, my problem is my butt keeps lifting off the bench, and another part of my problem is that my traps keep sliding back. And you can see that I put the band on the bench to try to stop that. So really what I think my main problem is tightness. So what I'm noticing is that when I apply my leg drive, my butt's coming off the bench because I can't get my knees back below